Hey everybody, and welcome to the Indie Guy. I'm the Indie Guy, Jonathan Moody, and wow, welcome to another daily pickup. I'm going to be doing this as it's stated daily, so get ready for some fun ones today. Because yes, I'm going to have like 4 VHSs that actually should have been yesterday's because I got them yesterday, but I did the show earlier, as I mentioned, and since I did it earlier, even though it came out later than I wanted it to, even though I shot it earlier, I went back out later that night and I got 4 more stuff. So I've decided that I am not doing a show until, at least 9 or 10 o'clock at night. Mainly because I go back out every now and then and do some more hunting. So I went and got movie hunting, and I decided to get a couple VHSs that I wanted, and I ended up getting a whole ton of stuff. So to begin with, here we go. I'm going to do the DVDs first because there's not as many. There's a little bit more VHSs. So I'm going to do DVDs. There's no Blu-rays this time, but tomorrow I'll tell you guys about what's going to happen tomorrow. All right, so first of all, I guess let me start with what I got DVD-wise today. Like earlier today. The first thing I did is I stopped at the Restore, which is Habitat for Humanity Restore. I think it's kind of becoming a chain. I know it's on the East Coast. I don't know if you guys have them on the West Coast or not. But first, I got Groundhog Day for $2. I love this movie. I don't even know why I don't have it in my collection already, but I don't. So I decided to get it. You hear a little walking around. That's my sister's dog, Guinness. He's the cutest little thing. Anyway, so Groundhog Day, that was really awesome. Very happy to get that. Let me try to find a good spot to put these. And then I got this, which I already have. Now, I'm going to show you what I did, which was, I already had this, but I can't find it. I can't find the disc for it. So I went and I looked around and saw the, they had a copy of it. It wasn't scratched. It looked really good condition. So I ended up getting it and putting it in this one, which is a signed copy from Kevin Smith. And this is one of my favorite films of all time. So, I wanted to have it. I know I have the Blu-ray, and the Blu-ray is really good. The Blu-ray is really good, but unfortunately the Blu-ray doesn't have the commentary with like Kevin Smith, Jason Mewes, Ben Affleck. I think it just has like commentary with him and Scott. And I was kind of disappointed that I guess they couldn't get everybody back together. The only one that has always been missing is Joey Lauren Adams. But it's kind of cool because the Blu-ray actually has a little bit more of her talking and some documentary stuff. So they included her on that, but it was neat to see. I love this DVD, and I was really disappointed when the Blu-ray didn't have that stuff, but I was like, oh, well, at least I'll have the DVD. And then I couldn't find the DVD, so now I'm like, well, if I ever come across it, I was going to buy it. And somebody had actually turned in their Kevin Smith collection, like Clerks, Mallrats, Chasing Amy, Dogma, and Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back were all together. And I was like, well, I've got all the rest of them pretty much, so decided I was going to get this was the only thing I really needed. Alright, next is, I'll talk about this next. Man of the Year. Really super excited about this. Robin Williams movie. Directed by Barry Levinson, so kind of excited about this. I don't know too much about it, except it's a stand-up comic who decides to run for president and stuff. I think that's a pretty funny idea. And then here's something that was actually in the VHS section. So I always kind of count it as the VHS. It's not actually a VHS. It is the John Wayne Classics collection. It's got 20 of his movies, 19 of his movies, and then one of them is an actual TV show, like a serial. It says complete 12-chapter serial. So kind of excited to check these out at some point. Not sure. I want to kind of unbox it right now and kind of check it out and see like how these are. So you're gonna see a little bit of an unboxing right now. Because or unpackaging as I like to call it, but everybody seems to call them unboxing. So I'm gonna call it that for now. Until unpackaging becomes a new thing to put on YouTube. But let's see. So you pull it apart like this. It's got this right here, John Wayne Collection. Then it's got all the list of the movies that they have and stuff on both sides. And then it comes with four different DVDs. So it looks, all of them pretty much say American Western, which is weird. The Great American Western. So I don't know if any of them. Platinum put this out, and it costs this costs 25 cents. Now it was in the VHS selection, which was really weird because it's really not a VHS thing, and it should have been put in the DVD thing. But I'm one of those guys that if I see a bargain like that, I'm not going to tell them, because why would I want to do that when I can get it for 25 cents, and this is 20 movies, 20 movies for 25 cents. That's the best deal I'm probably ever going to get. But then, the biggest thing is like all these movies I've never even heard of. Like Rainbow Valley, Blue Steel, Paradise Canyon. Who's heard of any of these? I don't think. Then earlier I got The Abyss. So that's pretty cool. I've never actually seen it, so people are gonna get on me about that. But I'm gonna be doing a review eventually of it and talk about it. Stir of Echoes, which I had seen a long time ago. Love it. I've never seen this either, which really is shocking to a lot of people, that Leaving Las Vegas with Elizabeth Shue and Nicolas Cage. I really kind of want to check that out. I'm kind of on that Elizabeth Shue kick. I might watch that soon, because I just saw her in Soap Dish, and she was wonderful in that, and really looking forward to seeing her in Leaving Las Vegas. Also got Cinderella. So that was pretty cool. I got that. That's part of my Black Diamond collection. Casper. These are like spectacular new adventures of Casper. So I'm kind of excited. I'm guessing it's a cartoon. It's not like the live action. So kind of excited to see what. I mean, Casper. And it's kind of clear case because you can kind of see can't really see it on here, but kind of see the DVD or the VHS in there. Road to El Dorado. These are what I got on those two, and this one is what I've got on wait, no, the Cinderella I got today, but the other ones I got at the library. These three, and this one, the 101 Dalmatians, Glenn Close, live action. Also got Robin Hood, which I love this one. This is like one of my favorite Disney movies of all time. I have another Robin Hood. It's like a Gold Classics one, but this is the Black Diamonds classic, so I had to get this. And last but not least, I got my clamshell of Secret Life of Nim, which I've got the regular, but I always say if I have the regular, I kind of also want the clamshell. So if I come across a clamshell for something that I already have the regular for, like I've got Beauty and the Beast clamshell, I've got Tall Tale. So if I come across something and I see it in a clamshell, I want to get it in there too, because I do love these cases a lot. So there you go. That was it of all of the stuff that I got today. I will be back. I mean, tomorrow my big plan is to go to Best Buy because there's a Blu-ray or maybe even two Blu-rays I want to get specifically. So hoping for that. Actually, it'd probably be 2. And then the following, let's see. Then I'm also going to Cash Converters tomorrow too. So my big thing is to go do those 2 things, then go to Busch for a couple hours, Busch Gardens, and then then the next day, Saturday, I have no idea. I guess I'll know tomorrow more what I want to do on Saturday, depending on how much money I still have from it, because I've got some other bills to pay, but I also have some money that I'm getting tomorrow, so we'll see. And then I know Sunday I'm gonna be up in Richmond, so I want to try some Richmond stores. I'm hoping there might be a Cash Converters or a place where I can get multiple DVDs, and maybe even a thrift store where I can get VHSs. I always love to check out thrift stores around that area and stuff like that. But that's pretty much it. So also wanted to show you this. I've been drinking out of this. I keep not doing this thing where I can't see it because it just keeps loading. But anyway, I've been drinking out of my cup that I got at Tidewater Comic Con this past weekend. There was a guy that was making logos on glass, and he did that. Yeah, that's the Supernatural logo. And I saw that, and it was right next to a Ghostbusters logo, so I was like, that's awesome. But yeah, so I ended up getting that from Tidewater Comic Con. $7. Well spent. I mean, there's other things I could have gotten there too, but like that $7 thing's way worth it. And he was right next to my buddy Stro, so me and him chatted for about a good while, just chit chatting about stuff and how he got into this business and things like that, which really interests me actually. I'm very fascinated by how people get into businesses like this and everything like that. So anyway, that's it. That's my haul for today. Tomorrow I will be back with probably 2 Blu-rays and a bunch of DVDs. No VHSs tomorrow, I don't think. That's not the plan. But plans always change. If I decide I want to go check someplace out and try to get some DVDs or some VHSs, I will. The thing with VHSs is, like, I got a couple, like these 2, not these 2. These 2 I got from the Restore, and they're like 50 cents a piece. And I mean, that's not horrible of a price. But then you get stuff like this, and it's 25 cents, and you're like, oh, that's half the price right here. $1 of these, I could get 2 other ones. But anytime I can get a bargain, the library, my Williamsburg library has a really good number of VHSs that are really good, and then the James City County Library, I'm not gonna lie, has had some pretty crappy VHSs and DVDs. Like I got things from there, but like I was pretty much scraping the bottom of the barrel. So I'm hoping that the next time I go up there might be a better haul. But then again, I got that Silver City one or whatever, I think that's what it was called. So that looked pretty good. But aside from that, I'm also rearranging the room and putting DVDs into boxes and stuff, and so that's been taking a lot of my time up lately, which kind of excited about doing that. I would rather sometime get a bigger room, because as you can see, it's a pretty small room. I'm going to bring you guys around. It's kind of messy. Sorry for that, but we're trespassing, and then see all my DVDs and stuff, and I need a bigger room. There's something that I want to get, I might get tomorrow at the DAV that I was really interested in that I didn't pick up today that I might get sometime called In the Deep. I think that's what it's called. Into the Deep, something like that. The Robert Shaw, and is written by Peter Benchley. So interested in that very much. So anyway, hope you guys enjoy the show today. Subscribe. Also, if you haven't already, also give me a like if you like what you see. Also check out for a couple more reviews. I should be having one for Split coming up soon, and then I should be having one for Soap Dish, and probably one for some other ones that I'll be watching soon. I'm so behind on things. Probably not going to be doing a review tonight, so don't expect them until sometime this weekend for the reviews. I might do just a bunch of them like back to back. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good one. Bye.